Well, Pockets of the Future has brought another video to my attention. And this one, a comedian named Trevor Moore essentially just puts the truth out there again, just like the Taco Bell commercial did, but once again it's out there as a joke. Like the clip I showed with Jim Carrey saying that people are hip to this stuff. He came out doing the so-called all mocking tongue, and that is the all mocking tongue. If I didn't enunciate that well enough, and he essentially said that look, people are aware that this stuff is out there, so there's no use hiding it anymore. But when he's Jim Carrey is telling the truth, he's doing it in a joking manner. So it still comes across as a joke. In other words, those who do not have the eyes to see and ears to hear still won't see and hear. And in this video with Trevor Moore, this guy is following up on his original. He had a song called High in Church, and it got really satanic for a second there when Satan, or maybe it was just a vision, appeared, and Satan appeared as this man who was completely painted black, but he appears as a total a mockery once again. It's like the old red devil with the red horns, right? The red devil with the hoof feet and the red horn. I mean the horns on his head. It's and it's just like the Baphomet image where we have the goat-headed hermaphrodite, whatever. Once again, images pushed out there to look so ridiculous that you kind of dismiss the whole idea of a devil when Satan actually does not appear as any of those things. Satan does not look like the Baphomet. As I've shown before, the Baphomet is actually a cipher used by the Knights Templar, which means Sophia. And the image drawn by Eliphaz Levi of the image with the goat head and the real breast and the fake rod, the fake penis, that came 500 years after the Knights Templar were officially disbanded. And I say officially, I put that in quotes. So anyway, they bring out the image of the so-called Baphomet again in this video. You can see it over there to the left, and they tell this Trevor Moore person that he has to make a deal. They're going to give him a record label or a contract for another album or whatever, but he has to sign over his life essentially. If he violates his contract, they are going to kill him and everybody he loves. And this is essentially a blood contract, but it's put out there as a joke. And if you'll also notice, they seem to be sort of mirroring the scene that we had from Eyes Wide Shut, where you had the sacred whores or the holy harlots, the sacred prostitutes, and these people wearing masks. And as I've shown before, that is actually not a joke at all. The Bible actually says that stuff goes on. In Isaiah 57, chapter 57, verses 3 through 6, it's right there. The worship of the sorceress with the adulterer and the whore, the prostitute and her adulterous buyer are having ritual sex, and the children that are born from these rituals are sacrificed to these demons, these devils. And once again, it's put out there. It's meant to be a joke, and I actually want to play some of it to let you see it, but I'm afraid I might get a copyright claim on it or something like that. But hey, maybe I'll just go for it and let you see some of it.
Whoa. This is a cool office. I like the little fire things over there and everything.
Hi, we're the Illuminati.
Hi. Hello. Hi. So we heard about your big special. We are very excited. Yeah, thanks. Me too.
Yeah, but before you can do a special on a major cable network, we're going to need you to sign some things.
Okay, sounds good. We're also going to need you to swear a blood oath to us and our cause. And if you violate this oath, we're going to murder you and everyone that you love.
Got it. Great. You'll also need to pledge your soul to Baphomet. He's this god that we all worship.
Okay. He looks pretty cool. He's like a crazy goat man kind of thing.
Now, we will need you to include some of our messaging in your program.
Oh, okay. So you mean like there's going to be a commercial sponsor or something?
No, nothing tacky like that. No, we just want you to have some, self-destructive themes. Like we use a lot of hip-hop artists to glorify violence and drugs, pop stars to push materialism, country acts to instill suspicion of education.
Oh, okay. That sounds cool.
We'll also need to film you in a lewd act with a minor to use as blackmail if you ever think of telling anyone about anything that happened here today.
You remember that video that was released back in the 90s with R. Kelly having sex, or actually he was peeing on a minor and he was wearing a mask? If you don't, look that up. That was pretty famous. I think everybody knew about that one. So really, when you know all this stuff, it's impossible to sit here and laugh at what these guys are doing. Yeah, I forgot to turn my alarm off. But anyway, this is pretty much the end of the video anyhow. So thank you all for listening. Thank you for watching, and Jesus bless you.
It becomes sacred as the goddess residing in every woman is honored. Ishtar, the great whore of Babylon, was sometimes called the goddess Har, since she was the mother of all harlots. The role of the female deity Inanna of ancient Sumer, or Ishtar of Babylon, was performed by a high priestess. She was also known as the Virgin, who was worshipped by the title Queen of Heaven, and considered to be the goddess of love, war, fertility, and sexuality. In the Babylonian temples, Ishtar was looked to as the divine personification of the planet Venus. Ancient goddess cults worshipped the Virgin Queen of Heaven and were involved in sacred sex rituals as part of their religion.